This new and improved mercenary team is a problem on war defense, guys, but we are not here to discuss problems. We did that in a past video. No, we are here to discuss solutions on how you can potentially go about beating this mercenary team in one shot. Yes, we had gameplay footage as well. Plus, Drew the Rumor Guy, he is back. What does he have to share with us this time? You're gonna have to stick around, and if you're ready for it, guys, you know what to do. Let's go smash it.
ValleyFlyin.
Woo! What is up, Valley Maniacs? ValleyFlyin here. I am back. I hope you are staying safe. Safety is very important. We have a fun one today, guys. We are talking about the big bad war defense team known as the Merc team. Yes, Taskmaster, Merc Lieutenant, Merc Radguard, and a few other Mercs. They're a problem right now on war defense. I've talked about what a problem they were in a previous video. This time we are going to talk about a solution, how you might be able to overcome that problem. I have spoken to some experts. I have gotten some bots to give me some recommendations of some teams that could beat this war defense team. And I have my own footage, not of me losing, not of me getting my butt kicked. No, I have some footage of me winning against this Merc team. So we're going to take a look at that. Granted, they are some punch downs, but it is still a win in one shot. So we're going to take a look at that footage. And then we have the return. Not the return. What is the return? Anyway, we have the return of Drew, the Rumor Guy. What is he going to share with us this time? I hope something juicy. Maybe a counter to this war defense team. But let's go take a look at what some of the expert bots are saying about this team right now. All right, guys, so we got two main bots right now that help with war counters, figure out how much you should punch up, how much you should punch down against this team. And the first one we're looking at is the MSF.GG bot. And there's gonna be links for both of these down below, guys, so you could use this on your Discord. But what it's saying, you can punch up 0%, so a punch across with the Supernatural team. Another punch up that you can do is the X-Men team, the Cyclops version of that X-Men team. This is recommending punching up about 5%. And then this is the hybrid right here. The Cyclops version of the X-Men team, taking Wolverine out, putting Ultron in there, and still being able to punch up about 20%. Now, this poses a problem for the Asgardian counter because Aimtron is a pretty good Asgardian counter. So let me know how you are gonna tackle this mercenary team. Are you going to use Supernatural or the X-Men team or this hybrid X-Men team, potentially screwing up something against the Asgardians? So some other counters, some counters that work well but do have to punch down. The power armor. Now, this was surprising to me, but as you saw in my last footage, power armor, they were able to counter this Merc team. Now, granted, the footage that I had was not them doing it one-shotting. It was a double tap for that team. And then Brotherhood. This was another team I tried. I think it was a punch up and they got destroyed. MSF.GG bot is recommending a punch down of 20%. Let's take a look at the other bot, the MSF War Bot. Boom. And like I said, both links are going to be down below in case you want to add one of these to your server. Mercenaries. So they are choosing Supernatural also as their first choice. Not recommending a punch up or a punch down, but a punch across, again, with Supernatural. Second choice is Brotherhood, looking for at least a 15% punch down. So if you are about 15% stronger than this Merc team, that is what they're recommending. And they're also recommending the OG X-Men team. Yes, the OG one, not the Cyclops version. They're recommending a punch up of about 5%. And Aimtron, this was a team I had tried as a punch up, but they're recommending a punch down against the Mercs with Aimtron. Now, couple notes from the MSF War Bot. For this Supernatural punch up to work, you're going to need a few T4s on this team. You need a special for Mordo. You need the passive for Mordo. So you need both of those. Both are very important. Ghost Rider also needs his passive, and Doctor Strange is also recommended using his passive. Now, I have all of those T4s, but I also have Doctor Strange's ultimate as well. And we're going to see a Supernatural punch down in just a little bit. And also recommended using the OG X-Men, but using the Cyclops version with Ultron instead of Wolverine. So a lot of the similar recommendations from both of these bots. Like I said, both of them are going to be down below, so you could link to that in your Discord server. But let's go take a look at the footage that I shot early this morning. All right, guys, so another unwinnable war for us, which is not good for our war season rankings, but it is good for the name of science. Allowed me to do some of these matchups. Now, this is a supernatural team, which apparently can punch across against this Merc team. I did not see a team at around 281K, so I found this one. This was a punch down. We're going against a 236K Merc team. Let's see how they do. And like I said, I do have those T4s in Mordo. I have 2 T4s in Strange, and I do have 1 T4 in Ghost Rider, none in Elsa, and none in Scarlet Witch. This is the footage here of the matchup this morning. And like I said, this was a matchup, another matchup for Science. Scarlet Witch is being attacked, has a taunt on her right now. Bullseye is going up against her, and oh, she is dead. Not even taking a turn yet again, guys, and she is down for the count. Let's see if we can have some of our other members survive. I opened with the Ghost Rider special. Had to do option to do the ultimate or the pass or the special there. Did the special just because it has a little more stickiness to some of the adjacent targets. I can't really go after anybody else because of the big bad taunt from Merc Riot Guard. Couple options here. I actually go for the heal block. I didn't think it was really worth it to stun that Merc Riot Guard. And here's the big move. The Winds of Watum, flipping all of those buffs into debuffs on that Merc team. And yes, Taskmaster is down, Merc Lieutenant is down, and it is pretty much automatic at this point. Yes, so wondering how much I could have punched across with this team. It looks like Scarlet Witch goes pretty early on, but as you can see, pretty much won the battle without Scarlet Witch for pretty much all of the time. 4-on-5 matchup. And this Supernatural was still able to punch across. There goes Merc Riot Guard. That is the basis of their team. Just down to Bullseye, just down to Korath. Could probably auto it at this point, but just for the sake of entertainment, we're going to play this thing through. All right. Really don't need to use the Book of Vishanti here, but just do it. Just what the hell? Because Korath, it is a 4-on-1 situation without, what is her name? Scarlet Witch. So, yes, there it is. All right, this is the next matchup. Let's go back here so we can see the power levels here. 238 Mercenary team against a 315 Brotherhood 2.0 team. Now, last time I tried the Brotherhood, it was a punch up. This time I'm punching down. Again, couldn't find a team that matched up the recommendations a little more. It's only recommending about a 15-20% punch down. This was a lot more than that, obviously, so it should be able to walk through these guys with punching down this much. Let's see how this does, because these were the only 2 matchups I was able to find this morning, guys, and these were the teams that I had available. Did not have my X-Men, did not have my Aimtron, used them on previous battles in war, so this is what we got. All right, so obviously we want to clear as many buffs as possible with the opening move of Toad, and he clears a few of them. I usually go for the middle guy with the big blinding move from Magneto there, and they're all blinded. It helps with some survivability right off the bat because they are going very, very fast. The extra speed from Toad, the extra speed from Magneto helps a bit to get this stuff going quickly. But as you can see, in certain matchups, like in my previous video, didn't really matter when you're punching up against this team. But yeah, this is pretty much a cakewalk through punching down this much. It's only recommended, like I said, about a 15-20% punch down. This is a much bigger punch down, and we are just going through these guys. Look, there goes Merc Lieutenant. Taskmaster's almost dead. Korath is almost dead. Taskmaster goes down right there. We have the Disrupted on Merc Riot Guard, and at this point, probably could just hit this thing on auto. There goes, oh, not yet. Korath is still up, but Merc Riot Guard almost down. There goes Korath. We just have Merc Lieutenant. I think that is Lieutenant. I can't tell if that's Lieutenant or Sniper, but just one character left. There is Riot Guard, and that is it, guys. So those were my battles this morning against that Merc team. Little bit of a redemption from last time. I got my butt kicked by that Merc team last time. Now this time was some punch downs, not some punch acrosses, not some punch ups, but was still able to beat them with some pretty good teams. Now, not recommended to go that overpowered against these teams because the recommendations is only about 15-20%. And as you can see with my matchups, they were a lot bigger. So probably didn't need to go that much power, but you know, sometimes that's all the teams that you can find at that point. And I didn't have my X-Men, didn't have my Aimtron team or my X-Men-tron team to use just because they were used previously in war. But Let me know if you are finding something outside of this that you are using pretty consistently. I've asked a bunch of alliance. I'm not really seeing some huge screenshots of some big punch-ups. I'm not sure if anybody really wants to use that Ultron version of that X-Men because it's kind of breaking up two teams that are very good counters. But let me know in the comments. But guys, now it is time to find out about some rumors of some things coming up. To join us, the man with his ear to the grindstone, it is my brother, Drew, the rumor guy.
G'day, Valley. Drew, the rumor guy here, and there are some gnarly rumors floating around chock-a-block for June and July. In June, 3 mutants coming to Marvel Strike Force, and a couple of blokes getting a rework. And in July, it is an X-Men character coming.
All right, so X-Men character coming in July. So not one of the rumored X-Force characters that were rumored a while back, but an X-Men character. I think one of the most probable suspects is Beast since he's been in the game for a while, but there's other names that have been floating around, other names that I mentioned on the previous video, like Iceman, like Nightcrawler, like Gambit, like Rogue. Angel's another one that I forgot to mention last time. Just a lot of characters out there that are potential. Not sure who this could be. Maybe you could share some more hints with me about that, but we're talking about the 3 mutant characters coming in June. So my question, are these the X-Force characters that have been previously rumored? Domino, X-23, Super Negasonic Teenage Warhead. Maybe it's some other mutant characters that you're talking about. Are you talking about X-Force or some other ones? Because Emma Frost is a mutant that has been rumored for quite a while now. Same thing with Beast. So maybe it's some villain characters. I don't know. Come on, Drew. You got to give me more to work with here, brother.
Valley, don't get greedy, mate. That is all I got for you right now. But don't worry. I will be back.
All right. Well, I guess that's all we're going to get out of Drew today, guys. Hopefully he could come back soon and enlighten us on some of what these rumors mean. But let me know your predictions, guys. 3 mutant characters in June. Who do you think they are? The X-Men in July. Who do you think that is? I don't know, guys. Well, we will have to see what happens here, but give me your predictions. Let me know in the comments down below. So if the date is locked in, so you could say, I predicted that way back when. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully it helps you in war countering this Merc team. And like I said, if you have any other suggestions other than what I mentioned here as some possible counters to this Merc team, let me know in the comments, and I will see you guys next time. Hopefully this video does help you. If it did, share this with all of your friends, guys, all of your alliance mates. Maybe they can speculate on some of these rumors as well. And make sure you subscribe to the channel. Smash on that like button, join the notification squad, ring that bell, guys, and that way you get notified every time a new video goes up. You could be one of the first to leave a comment on one of these new videos. And I will see you guys next time. Thanks again for stopping by. Check out some of the links down below if you want to support the channel further. Sale going on right now at TeePublic, so you can stock up on your merch. Check me out on social media and check out some of the other links down below, guys. Hulk fist bump before you go. ValleyFlyin out.